And then all these people, there's some great stuff goes on the internet, and there's some great information passed around forums, but my God, there's some bollocks. I tell you what, oh my God. I have sympathy for those that don't know what's happening because they've never come across the information. They just don't work in those circles. I can see that. I'm doing nothing because I don't know. It's more and more difficult to justify that, as I've said, but some people do. Okay, fair enough. But when people, not least through the efforts of others, have access to information about what's happening in the world and the direction it's going and what's at the end of this bloody rainbow, unless we sort it out, and their only contribution is abusing each other on the fricking internet and trying to abuse and undermine those who've got the guts to stand up and actually do something, that is beyond the cesspit for me, and far worse than people that don't know doing nothing. Instead of arguing with each other, forum bloody arguments between people you don't bloody know anyway, it's a bloody login name, and bloody trying to abuse people who are trying to do something, look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself a question. What are you doing? And get off your arse and use your bloody time to make a difference, rather than just become another expression of the frickin' problem. Oh, I've won the argument, he's not responded. Bloody hell. Walk the talk or shut the fuck up. And then dark suits in government administration and people in uniform. What are you doing? What is it about uniform? Are people like putting fancy dress on? I mean, look at this guy, this Swiss guard of the Vatican. And they've got guns, these people. I mean, being shot is bad enough, but being shot by someone in pyjamas must be a nightmare. Bloody hell. Oh, the world's mad. That's where it came in, isn't it? Bloody hell. Anyway, all these people, these have families and grandchildren and children and all that stuff, and they're hijacking their future. As they, the Occupy protesters say to the police, you're the 99% too. Because there are so few in full knowledge who are manipulating humanity that they have to recruit from the target population to enforce their agenda upon the target population. And all these people, these first responders, 9/11, who are now dying of the diseases of breathing in what they knew was in that debris, who are denied the finances even for the drugs and stuff to treat what they have. All these people losing limbs and losing lives in wars of conquest and wars of tyranny. I mean, defending and increasing the opium crop. This is the opium production in Afghanistan and the CIA control. This is since the takeover or the invasion. That was the little bit when the Taliban, I got a brief for the Taliban, I mean, don't start me off, but on this, look at it. The troops are defending the opium crop, and they're losing their limbs, and they're killing kids and things for it. Bertrand Russell said, many a man will have the courage. It's a funny thing, this, physical courage and moral courage. So often people find physical courage easier. Many a man will have the courage to die gallantly, but will not have the courage to say or even think that the cause for which he is asked to die is an unworthy one. It's about time they did. Don't tell me, people in uniform, that when you're killing kids, that you're just following bloody orders. No. As Woody Guthrie said, I would like to see every single soldier on every single side just take off your helmet, unbuckle your kit, lay down your rifle and sit down on the side of some shady lane and say, nope, I ain't gonna kill nobody. Plenty of rich folks want to fight, give them the guns. Come on, people in uniform, put down your weapons. You're fighting for a system that is designed to destroy your freedom and your family's freedom. Put your guns down, for goodness sake. We don't want war. You probably don't, most of you want to fight wars, even though they're in bloody uniform. But we fight them anyway. This is what Henry Kissinger said about American troops. They're dumb, stupid animals to be used as pawns for foreign policy. That's what they think of you. Oh, support the troops. There, support the troops while they're serving the system. And when they challenge the system, put them in a psychiatric freaking home because they must be mad because they're questioning 9/11. They don't give a shit about you. They don't. You're just a pawn in a game, and when you're maimed and can't fight anymore, they'll get some more bloody pawns. I mean, they're putting troops into situations where they get radiation and diseases like Gulf War syndrome. These people that are so often, not all of them, but many of them, so officious and unpleasant of the TSA and the airport security and stuff, many of them are going down like 9 pins at some airports from the cumulative effect of radiation from the very bloody machines that they're putting people through. Now, they don't give a shit about you because they know some other mug will come along and stand there eventually, especially in a recession when people are desperate for money. Vacancies available. There you go, join the army. I'm digging my own grave now. That's a great idea, isn't it? What is it Senator George McGovern said? I think he died recently. What a great quote. He talked about old men dreaming up wars for young men to die in. Well, come on, young men and young women. Stop bloody dying in them then and stop killing others in them. Make a choice. It's your power. And what do they bloody do to the people that survived the wars, eh? In old age, oh, support the troops. And they cut back their bloody benefits and cut them back. They don't give a shit about you. You can't bloody fight anymore. No use to us. Albert Einstein, the pioneers of a warless world are the youth that refuse military service. And the older people that support them in that aim. I'm so proud my son is serving his country. Oh, really? You're proud that he's serving his bloody country in the way of putting himself in danger and killing bloody others. Oh, God, that's something to be proud of, Dad. The draft is coming. I want you for the US Army and all this stuff. Bollocks, we ain't doing it. Okay. We're having a draft, everyone in the army, bugger off. We're not doing it. Where's their power? Their power is in our acquiescence to their demands. Enough! These are wonderful people. These Israelis are wonderful people who are going to prison because they will not serve the Israeli tyranny against Palestinians. Wonderful people. These Iraq veterans who've sussed it, who've seen what they were used for. Look at it. What are you doing? It's unbelievable. Know thyself. You're not a man in uniform. You are infinite awareness. And consciousness doesn't fight because consciousness knows that that which is fighting is an expression of itself. Mind fights mind. 5 sense bubble fights 5 sense bubble. Consciousness doesn't fight because it's too aware to do so. As someone brilliantly said, the real fight in terms of people in uniform and soldiers and military, the real fight is not with others. The real fight is with your own unconsciousness, with your own unawareness. Wake up and see it.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
Let's all do the New World Order dance. Turn off your mind as the pedophiles advance. Wakey, wakey, wake up, rise and shine. The game is up, it's the end of the line. They ain't no contrails, they are chemtrails for sure. You lost your mind and you're begging for more. Your IQ's down, but your grades have gone up. They screw you blind and you don't give a fuck. Biological warfare, and you don't give a fuck. Mind-controlling media, and you don't give a fuck. Genetically modified foods, and you don't give a fuck. Chemtrails, and you don't give a fuck. Let's all do the New World Order dance. You think you're brave, but you're shit in your pants. Wakey, wakey, wake up, rise and shine. You're superseded, it's the end of the line. Our biosphere has been twisted and changed. It's not your fault, cause it's all been arranged. The carbon scan is a monumental lie. They screw you blind and they leave you to die. Bohemian Grove, and you don't give a fuck. World Trade Center, and you don't give a fuck. Indoctrinating children, and you don't give a fuck. Bilderberg, and you don't give a fuck. They do the New World Order dance. Free energy is a forbidden advance. Wakey, wakey, cause it's nearing the time to roll your sleeves up while you're standing in line. The H1N1 was designed in a lab. Don't take the vaccines cause it's time to get mad. The information's out there, why can't you see? They got you brainwashed watching endless TV. It's history repeating, and you don't give a fuck. Nazi propaganda, and you don't give a fuck. Reichstag fire, and you don't give a fuck. Invade, and you don't give a fuck. I see through the New World Order dance, and I refuse to live my life in a trance. Wakey, wakey, cause it's time to say no. So fuck the bankers, cause it's time they should go. The teleprompters speak what leaders should say. This shit is written by the masters, okay? They got control of every party you see. No matter who you vote, you'll never be free. Suppress technology, and you don't give a fuck. Manufactured disease, and you don't give a fuck. The London tube bombing, and you don't give a fuck. Nanobots, and you don't give a fuck. Step right up, ladies and gentlemen, don't be shy. Come and do the New World Order dance. It's easy, you don't have to think, you just do what you're told. Come and do the New World Order dance. Don't do as we do, do as we say. Just sit back and enjoy the ride.
unity. So we might have a different religion or no religion. So we might be a Jew or a Muslim or a Christian, or might be black or white or sky blue, bloody pink. This is not a big brother global agenda to enslave Jewish people or to enslave Islamic people or to enslave white people middle class. It's a global agenda to enslave all of us. And if we don't unite and we go on being divided and ruled, then they will enslave all of us. If we unite, get rid of the nonsense fault lines of manufactured division, and then through unity of response and non-cooperation with our own enslavement, they will not be able to do this.